Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm SandiNet, and today I'm gonna be telling you a story time. Are you ready? Yeah? No? Cue the intro.
Underneath the palm trees, you can leave your worries. Listen to the waves.
So this happened in my winter session, kind of. After my winter session, but like I gotta give you a little backstory to like paint the picture a little bit. So I started taking an English class with my friend because she was like, hey, you should take this English class with me during the winter session. And I'm like, I want to wait till spring. And she's like, no, you should take it winter session so you could finish faster and like forget about it. And I'm like, fine, I'll take it, because it sounded like a good idea because it was quicker, but I should have waited. So days started going by. Now this was a Monday to Thursday class, I highly believe. And honestly, I started missing class and getting there late, and my attendance was just like going downhill. And my professor was like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm just really busy, because I was picking up so many shifts. I rarely had a day off, and I was doing this one class, which doesn't sound like much, but when it's a winter session, that shit is so sped up. Like, you're trying to get on your shit. Lo and behold, I end up failing.
I got an F. I didn't even get a D. I got an F.
Because I was so late for like assignments, and I was always late to class. Like, it was just so bad. I shouldn't have taken the class. Point is, let's fast forward to February. Now this is where the shit actually starts happening. So, you know, I'm living my life, scrolling through the internet and like working every single day. I was working so much, you guys. Like, I can't stress that enough, that I was working almost every single day. And sometimes it was every single day. One time, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track, but one time I worked 14 days straight. 14 days straight. Like, I was, you know? So I'm like living my life, and I start getting a follower. Now during this time I had like 400 followers, so I didn't have like a whole bunch of followers. So I knew when I got a new follower, and I'm like, oh, you kind of look familiar. So we're gonna name him Outlet. So I'm like, oh, that's Outlet from my winter session. Now me and Outlet never really talked, at least not that I know of. I don't think I ever talked to him. Maybe I told him good morning once. I don't fucking know. That's just how I was. Like, I would get there late sometimes, and then I made eye contact with somebody, and I'd be like, oh, good morning. And then I'll tell my professor good morning, and I would just like fucking waltz to my seat because I'm late. So yeah, so I recognized him, and I'm like, I know who he is. I'll follow him back, because that's just how I am. Like, I'll follow you back if I personally know you. So I followed him back. It wasn't a big deal. I went on with my day. Now let me get my screenshots. I'll post the screenshots like somewhere up here or up there, just somewhere. So on February 6th, 2017 at 3:09 p.m. Outlet messaged me, and he's like, hey, we're in the same class, right? Pretty sure he meant we were. And then he sent another message saying, weren't we? And I said, yes, we were. LOL. He said, what did he get in the class? And I didn't respond till February 9th. And I said, I didn't pass, did you? Oh, and I think the reason I replied was because he sent me another message saying okay question mark, but he deleted it. I think that's how the Instagram, what am I? How Instagram works, that you could delete like messages. So I quoted it in my message. You guys could see in the screenshot. That I said okay, what? And like question mark after the okay, because I didn't know what he meant. And he said, yeah, I got AA, and that really bugged me. Like, you got NA, not AA. Then he said, what classes are you taking now? And I didn't respond because I suck at replying. And he sent me a question mark on February 16th, and I still didn't reply because I suck at replying. And on February 20th, he said, do you have a Snapchat? Still didn't reply because I suck at replying. I am sorry. And on February 26th, I finally responded, and I said, my bad, I'm not good at replying, LOL. And I sent another message saying, yes, I have a Snapchat. Like, I do. I didn't give it to him, but I have one. And then he said, what's your Snapchat? So February 7th came because I didn't reply, and he sent me 3 question marks. So during the time frame of February 6th to March 7th, so you know how he had followed me, right? And I followed him back. So that time frame, he unfollowed me and then followed me and then unfollowed me and then followed me again. And also, I don't know if I have a screenshot of this. I'm gonna check and then I'll put them in here. I posted this picture of Fiesta de la Flor, and if you guys don't know, Selena, she has this festival called Fiesta de la Flor. It's like 2 or 3 days in Texas, and I really wanted to go, but unfortunately I couldn't because I didn't want to go alone. And I captioned the picture saying, Fiesta de la Flor is coming, or I don't know what I captioned it, like someone go with me or someone take me, like I really wanted to go. And he commented on it. Not the day that I posted it, by the way, because I remember, I think I was at like work or something. I don't know exactly what I was doing, but I got a notification saying someone commented, like outlet commented on your post or something, and it said, hey, question mark. And I think, like I said, I think I was at work, so I didn't respond. I was just like going on with my day. And when I decided to respond, I'm like, oh shit, like let me respond. I went back to the picture and I scrolled through it, and the comment was gone. And I'm like, oh, okay then. So whatever. And now I let it go. I was like, oh, whatever. So then I think I unfollowed him because he unfollowed me. So I'm like, oh, whatever, I won't follow you now. Like, it's fine. I don't really care. And afterwards, I decided to open up my Facebook. Now, I have a screenshot, so I'll put the screenshot somewhere. You guys, okay, wherever I decide to put the screenshot. I went on my Facebook, and I don't use Facebook. Like, Facebook is not my shit. Like, I just don't use it. But it's there. So I ended up getting the messenger. I know there was a specific reason for this. I just don't remember what that reason was. But I got that messenger, and then I saw I had a message request, and I had a message request from Outlet, and it said, hey, question mark. Now, I didn't know the time, but I just checked it right now, that it was on February 17th. So I thought that was a little weird. And I never responded. I never, like, accepted the message. I just left it there. So I screenshotted it, and it's right there. Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and I don't know what month we were in during this time of the story, but I know we were in my spring semester already. And I'm at the lounge, you know, chilling, living, doing my homework, or like having lunch or something, and I get a request on Snapchat, and I'm like, oh, let me check who this is. So I checked the name, and it was Outlet. Outlet found me on Snapchat, which isn't that hard, honestly. You just type in my name. I ended up getting another request from Outlet, and I knew it was Outlet because it had his name on it. One of them said, I have a screenshot, I'll post somewhere. One of them said his name and then his last name, and then the other account that requested me said his name, but like with a little twist. So I can't say his name because I'm scared he's gonna find me or he's gonna watch this. Let's just say it was his name, like Outlet Electricity, and then the other one said Outletcito. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely Outlet. So yeah, and you could tell because it was the same last name that it was on the Facebook message. And I'm like, oh my god, I just got cornered. My Snapchat is in public. He could actually message me whenever he wants. So I was like, oh fuck, I'll just add him. Like, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. We're good. So I added the top one, the one that had his name and his last name. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here. So at that time, I wasn't thinking, like, I wish I would have been thinking, but like I said, I was in the lounge having lunch or something, and I posted a story that I was at the lounge. It was just a picture. And he was the first person to see it. So I'm like, oh, well then. A couple minutes later, I ended up getting a message from him because, you know, I accepted one of his requests so he could message me whenever he wanted. And he sent me the message, and I was like, oh shit, I'm scared. But I opened the message because mama ain't raised no bitch. So I opened the message, and it said, I don't have the screenshots of this, but it said, hey, question mark. And then he sent another message saying, do you remember me? And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I felt cornered because that was the app I used the most, so he would know that I didn't reply, because you can see when someone opens your message. So I'm like, yeah, you were in my English class. Then I don't know exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, let's go get coffee or something. And I'm like, oh no, I'm scared. I left the message and I was thinking of what to say because I didn't want to be mean. Like, I didn't want to say, like, no, leave me alone. Like, stop trying to find me on social media. Like, it's very creepy, even though that's what I was thinking. Because I didn't want to tick him off. Like, he could come hurt me. Or, I don't know, he could do something. I was just scared. So I ended up saying, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm very busy. Like, we could rain check. And then I told someone about this and they're like, no, you have to block him. Like, he's been following you, unfollowing you on Instagram. He found you on Facebook and now he found you on Snapchat. Like, you have to put a stop to it. And I was thinking, I'm like, you're right, because this is very creepy. I'm over it. Like, I don't need this kind of shit in my life. I'm very busy. So I ended up blocking him. And that's why I don't have the screenshots, because I wasn't thinking about screenshotting it. Nope. I wasn't even thinking about making this video until not that long ago, and I went back to like my messages on Instagram and screenshotted everything. So yeah. So that wraps up the story of the creepy guy from my English class. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment something down below about a similar situation that has happened to you, because I don't want to feel alone in this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and keep your head high and your glutes tight, man. Bye! Ugh, I can't even read. I should go back to college. What am I doing? Wanna stay, we're taking it slow, baby. 'Cause you and me and I got enough on my mind, but I can make some time for something so divine. Hello? It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you like to meet to go over everything. Hey guys, welcome. I was about to start.